Hello, my dear Sagittarius. Welcome, welcome. I'm so excited to be here with you all today. We are moving into the new year, and the energy is so magical. It's so beautiful. And I think that a lot of us are going to be really awakening to our unique gifts with the 2021 transition. We're leaving a lot into 2020, and what we don't want and what is no longer serving us really gets to stay behind. And we're moving with such a beautiful new dawn type energy. This is really springy energy, and it might just be because we went through the winter solstice just recently, and we had that transit between Saturn and Jupiter that really had this conjunction and this age of Aquarius that we've all been moving into. And we also have a full moon going on right now in the sign of Cancer. So just tons and tons of energy that's very supportive for the individual, for this uniqueness that we are all awakening to. So let's move forward here with the reading and what we're going to be moving through. So we start with the past here. This is your mindset. You have the spirit messages from the spirit realm, and then we have your forward movement there into your future. We have the center, of course, and then this is the Lenormand that's read like a sentence. So let's begin with the center. And we have divine light. Beautiful. So again, this new dawn, this feeling of walking into the sunlight and that feeling of warmth on your face. I mean, it's such a time to be alive, and 2020 has really taught us a lot about what we don't want. And 2021 is all about what we do want, which is prosperity, light, sunshine, this feeling that we can, and this thriving type energy. Here's my dog to come say hello. Hi. Oh goodness, that's cute. Okay, so this purple energy is much like the third eye chakra. Looks like she needs to go outside. Give me just one moment, my dear. Okay, my apologies. I left a door open, so she may come back. It's interesting if she needs attention or if she needs to go outside. So we have your past here, which is the talking stick. And this is a beautiful energy, all about expressing yourself. It's kind of that concept like in counseling or therapy when whoever has the stick or whoever has the stuffed animal, what have you, gets to speak. So this is an opportunity here to express yourself. And this is what it has been in the past. So it may be something that you've worked on. It may be something you're still working on. In your mindset here, we have original source. So your goals, your aspirations all have to do with tapping into great mystery. The spirit realms, the other side of the veil, what have you. So that's going to be very predominant for you. And then your spirit messages from source, from that other side, is the truth will be your protection. Okay, here's the dog pack. Get down. Excuse me. Hey, stay down. So the truth is going to be setting you free. The truth and sharing that truth. This could be sharing your soul's purpose. This could be sharing the aspects of you that really make you unique and make you you. You're bringing those aspects forward. And into your future here, we have decisions. Okay, so there may be a choice that you're looking to make right now or into 2021. And I do feel that this has to do with your divine light, your soul's purpose, your soul's truth, tapping into the source mystery, and then sharing that with others. So yes, there could be decisions coming forward, but I think this is more about community, sharing those ideas, maybe growing some sort of online presence, maybe launching some sort of a business, something to that nature. Now let's read this like a sentence. We have the house, which continues to come in this very first position. I think that's just the 2020 energy coming through. We have the sun, beautiful. The book, love that. Okay, the moon, gorgeous. You have the sun and the moon here. The fish, finances. Okay, and the polar bear, which is strength. Okay, so the home is upside down, which might just mean that you're feeling the effects of being home very often. Maybe your home is in a little bit of disarray after the holiday. Maybe you had some people come over that left your energy feeling a little bit drained. But you have the sun here, which is new energy. We have the divine light here, so lots of sun energy. And a lot of people have explained the age of Aquarius to be the return of the sun. And it's this brightness, it's this unique glow that's coming forward. Then we have the book, which is about research. We mentioned, you know, diving into your personal truth, diving into your opinions, your viewpoints. So expressing that through journaling may be beneficial for you. You may be looking to do some channeling. This also speaks Akashic records to me. Then we have your intuition, further, you know, giving merit to those viewpoints, those opinions, that truth, your inner truth. You're going to be awakening that, and it's going to bring you some prosperity here. And then strength comes very close after. So let's dive into what maybe up until now has been suppressed. I like to start here because it brings us around the circle here. This may be something in your past, or it could be just something that you really need to invoke in your life. And we have let chance play its creative role in your life. And I really love this card. It's like a falling apart, but it could also be a falling together. So this is a little bit like the Tower card in the traditional tarot, which is let the universe decide when it's time to jump ship. Let the universe decide when it's time to create magic. So you are going to be releasing a little bit of control here. And at the bottom of the deck, we have alone but not lonely with this solitude card. So there's a little bit of a veil here, and I really love the translucence of this card. I really love how the blue is really making it sort of hazy, but you're comfortable here. This is a little bit of a sleepy tiredness, but it's an exciting time. So my dog is again scratching at the door. One moment. Okay, my apologies. I do believe she just wants to play. Okay, so some of you may be some animal whisperers that we don't know about because she hasn't really been acting that way with the other signs. So kind of interesting there. We're going to dive in to your goals and where you're headed, what you're really thinking about in terms of this great mystery leading you into your personal truth. And we have change. This is transformation. This has been coming up, this card, for so many of the signs recently. And I really think this is the energy of 2021. And it goes here with these purple hues. I love how similar those are. Even down here, we have purple. Right here, we have this pinkish purple. Again, it's like this color of the dawn. And it is such an ever-changing, unique, magical moment here that we are all moving into. And then we have opportunity here. So you're really embracing this opportunity for growth. And how similar here. I mean, two different decks, but the imagery is almost identical. So your intuition is shining through right now. You are going to be beginning to see that the truth that lives within you, this divine light that lives within you, is going to be moving you forward. Wow, with a sense of leadership. The bottom of the deck is this leader, and wow, you guys might just have a little bit of magic within you because lots of duality coming through. We have two moons, we have two bears. This is very powerful energy for you, Sag. So I think the opportunity to be a leader, to lead other people through some sort of a transformation is really coming through strongly for you. And it's followed by this financial success. So let's dive into sort of that future projection and a little bit more into where you're headed with that future and how the universe is going to be reaching you. Wow, this golden palace, another abundance, and sort of this empire that's being built here. And we have the moon in the background again. I love that it's a waning moon. It's not really a full moon. And we have the cycles of the moon here. We have a waning moon there. So it really doesn't matter what cycle the moon is on. I feel that you're going to be very affected by the moon in this coming year. So we'll put that there. At the bottom of the deck here, we have Follow the Leader. So another leadership card for you. You are going to be really standing in your power, and you're going to be shining such a light for other people to really be tapping into your energy. And you are a fire sign. You know that creative force within you. You know what it's like to really burn that creative fire. And other people are going to be seeing that within you as well. So let's move into the expression. What is going to be expressed at this time as you move forward into the 2021 year? Guardian angel. Wow. I do feel that this is you. I feel that you are going to be taking on this role of leader. You're going to be shining this divine light, and you're really going to be just being yourself, shining with the light of the moon, the light of the sun, you know, whatever it is. And you're going to appear to others in the public arena. You're going to appear like this guardian angel, like this beautiful ancestor here, giving counsel, sharing your truth. And in so doing, you protect yourself, you protect the earth, you protect your children and their children after them. This is about a generation of prosperity, of thriving, of unity, and showing the world what you can do, I feel. Okay, so let's go into the aspects of you that are going to be really coming forward to aid you at this time. And right before I even shuffle is this studying card. And it just goes hand in hand here with research or going back to school or looking into more parts of you, I feel, perhaps human design, more astrology. You know, if you don't yet know your moon sign or some of the different houses, you know, and we have moons here all over the place. So lots and lots of this astrological influence. But then this also, like I mentioned, reminds me very much of the Akashic Records, which is just soul contracts. It's going into the other side world, the spirit realm, if you will, and exploring. So you are going to be on this exploration endeavor, and it has to do with the parts of you that is connected to the universe, that is connected to your higher sources, that is connected to your service that you have on this planet, and also about balancing the masculine and the feminine. Again, we have the sun and the moon. We have the sun and the moon. Great change. And, you know, this universal source energy coming through for you. We have some fire here, which fire. And then we have a lot of water as well. So there's a duality coming forward for you. You are learning to balance yourself, especially as you're moving into becoming more of this leader, taking on a leadership role. It is not something to be taken lightly, but polarity-wise, we also have this beautiful reward here coming for you. Finances. And at the bottom of the deck here, we have this reflection. And I love this card because the character here, this deck really tries hard not to be very binary. It's not supposed to be male or female. It does look very male. But excuse me. In any case, there's scars upon their face, and they're looking in this mirror and they're happy. They're still very much overjoyed, very humbled about their looks, even though they are scarred, even though they've been through, you know, hell and the depths of the sea. They are still seeing themselves without an eye, you know, and missing a few aspects of themselves perhaps, but it's been replaced with this power. So very beautiful there as far as how you're seeing yourself at this time. Let's see now, what is the momentum that's driving our Sagittarius forward? What is the driving force? Okay, one flew. And then we have two others standing straight up. Okay. So let's see what our flyer is. The hawk. I love it. I love it. Okay, you're here to transmute messages, Sagittarius. You all may be readers of cards. You all might be readers of the Akashic Records, readers of Reiki, of crystal grids, something. Because this is about talking. This is about messages. We have guardian angel. We have counsel. We have the great mystery coming forward with this sunlight shining through, your truth, your personal truth shining through. You're here to share messages from source energy. And these two came out together. We have rebirth and we have the blasted oak. So the blasted oak is a combination of the Hanged Man and the Tower card. And then we have this 8 here of vessels, or the 8 of cups. And I really love that there is overflow here. This is about fulfillment. This is about an overflow of emotion. And also we're balancing the masculine and the feminine. So that fire within you and the intuition and in the intuition that is inside of you. And you're going to be learning how to let that lead the show. Okay, so these two come out together. Normally there would just be one in that section there, but we will put the two. Okay, so now naturally I need another one here. I just have to have it be a perfect reflection. So what is one more card here from this deck that is the momentum that is leading Sagittarius forward? The Lovers. So you're going to be leading with this. Yep, I'm feeling this to be a balance within you. Some of you may be in a love relationship or manifesting love, but I try to stay away from, you know, being too in tune with a relationship reading during a general reading. So this is more the aspects of you. And we have the masculine and feminine balancing there. So really just a repeat message. And then the bottom of the deck, we have endurance. And I really love this card because it reminds me so much of a rites of passage, right? There's this aspect of children who are, 13 or 15, something like that, and they're ready to be an adult. They're ready to be treated with respect. So they go out in stormy weather. They are, told to build their own fire, to get their own tools, and to find a cave or find somewhere for protection. And the parents are always somewhere nearby, right? Just kind of watching over, just making sure that they are okay. But seeing how the child endures through this turbulent time so that they know how to help them, or they know that they deserve that mutual respect and they deserve to be treated like that adult, right? So you're on sort of a vision quest here. The balancing of the masculine and feminine coming through very strongly. Also, the ability to really look at yourself and to give yourself that peace of mind in your reflection. So let's see how, my dear Sagittarius, are going to be connecting upwards, connecting to the spirit realms. And before I even shuffle here, I think this is just very fitting. We have progress, advancement, gaining recognition, appreciation, achievement, acceleration, steady gains, and increased clarity. So again, this sort of golden light that comes from your endurance, that comes from your progress. It's a slow and steady wins the race type energy, but it's also this dancing energy, this moving forward gracefully. And so I'm not even going to shuffle this deck because I just feel that that was meant 100% for you. Okay. So let's dive in a little bit to the animals that are going to be assisting you at this time. What animals do we have for our dear Sagittarius? Wow. The hawk came through 2 times. That's beautiful. That is so intense for you. We have so many different decks here that I'm using. 2 different books, 2 different masculine and feminines, several different moons, several different fire, the sun, several different golden progress, the truth being your leading factor, and here you are, a messenger from the other realms. I mean, this is just gorgeous. And again, the Akashic Records really, really calling me for you all. And I am a teacher of the records. If you are interested in that, if you feel the call to be this messenger, to create a business idea out of being a messenger from the spirit realm, from your inner truth, your divine light, if you're looking to share something like that, let me know. Everything is in the description box. I will include that for you. And I have other services that I offer as far as coaching as well that'll all be linked in that description box. Let's see what other animals are coming forward for you. We have the spider here, creation. This is actually a very fiery energy. I love that the basis of the spiritual meaning of the spider is creation, because they do not use tools in order to build their webs. Their web comes from their own body, you know? So this idea that you create from your intuition, from your divine light, from the things that you have seen and studied, from your trust in the universe. I mean, I just really don't worry about you, Sag. I think that you have got it. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck here, we have the Raven, which is about magic. So being able to transmute messages from the void. You know, this is a repeat message here. The Raven signifies this crack in the universe, this beyond the veil, you know, the energy of the spirit realms coming forward for you very strongly. And it's calling you to speak about what you know. I feel that you all really have some exquisite knowledge that's come from personal experience, past experiences, that makes you very magical, that makes you a leader in many cases. So I'm going to go ahead and place a couple of these on the table that I feel are, oh my goodness, I just picked up one card, and this is at the very bottom. So the next card in line is education, a repeat message here. So I'm going to place that there because I feel that you all are researching and looking at how you can be a better leader, how you can share your divine light with your expression, with how you approach people. And we have this leadership here with the bear and also with these other, you know, kind of winged creatures here. You're leading a revolution. The fire that burns within you, the intuition that burns within you, it is not by accident that you have been given these beautiful gifts. You've been given the gift of sight, is what I'm hearing. Okay, and it's, you know, I'm borderline a little bit jealous of you because there's so much power here. There's so much leadership here. Like I mentioned, I'm just not worried about you. I mean, you have got it kind of figured out, you know? So just kind of creating a mirror image here so that everything can be laid out in a even fashion, as even as we can. And now I'm seeing two gaps here, and I'm just so excited for you. I'd like to pull two more cards. Let me think here of which card deck I want. Okay, these are large cards, so I do hope that they fit in the tiny little thing, the space that we have. Oh my God. I have to take a breath because I cannot believe how serendipitous. I mean, you just really cannot make this stuff up. What is going on with you, Sag? Says you have courage, you can endure, and we had endurance here as well. Find your center and spiral into your power. And that's what we're doing here, is this spiral, you know, diving deeper into your spiritual gifts, diving deeper into the leadership role that you are taking on. What a powerful message for you. Allow your divine light to be your guide. Allow your intuition to be your guide. You're going to start feeling more creative. You're going to start feeling like you are wanting to stray away from the norm. You're going to start feeling like 2020 was just madness and I don't think that's going to work for me again. This year's not going to be anything like that. When we all sit down to channel this vision board, this new beginning, this new world that we are all creating. And I have chills all over just thinking about it because it is the one consciousness. It's the single consciousness of all of the beings of Earth coming together and saying, it's just a little bit, it's time to trust yourself, Sag. It's time to embody this guardian angel that you have become. It's time to embody. I love how all of these bears are even facing the right way. I mean, There is no second guessing here. The time for second guessing is over. The time for, okay, well, I would love to use my taxes to, do this very specific thing and just get caught up on bills and all of this. For you, Sag, if you're looking to invest in something that is going to skyrocket your business, that's going to skyrocket your ideas, your creativity, whatever that is, it doesn't matter, what the calling is. You have a creative spirit, a fiery spirit. You have this ability to connect. And you're going to be thinking in terms of investments. You're going to be thinking in terms of the long term, the longevity of your life, your prosperity, your golden palace. You are creating on such a powerful, exponential level. So it's not going to come without some hiccups. There's just that one little tiny hiccup card. Other than that, you have so much power here behind you. I mean, I'm just absolutely stunned at how much power is here. You have fulfillment coming to you. You need to trust yourself more, okay? We have allow the universe to take place in your journey. Allow the universe to intervene, okay? And that's what this blasted oak is about too. I think maybe there's some tunnel vision. I think maybe you have the concrete idea and it's like, this is how it's going to be and it has to be this way. And the universe is saying, well, okay, we see your idea, we see your efforts going forward, but allow us to come in and change the idea just slightly and allow yourself to have this progress. Be slow and steady wins the race. Again, I'm feeling that spiral going around the circle again. And at the bottom of the deck here, we have healing. So this could be you and what it is you're looking to offer, because I feel a lot of you are being called to this service-based entrepreneur journey. And it says, bless all in need of healing, hope and love. Spirit grant us strength and wisdom. Guide us to the path of wellness. So many of the signs got this card. So many. So many of us are healing, and those like you, Sag, who are on top of it, who are like, yes, 2020 was madness, but look at how much I learned. Look at how much there was for me to research. You are looking at all of the ways that you can support others. And that's immaculate. That is so powerful. So I'm going to hold way too many cards in my hand at one time, but I feel that it is just very pertinent. Okay. We have both hawks here flanking the studying, the study material, right? Education, like I said, investments. If you have been feeling a call to get some sort of a business degree or some sort of finance, accounting degree, something to that nature where it's yours and yours alone. Again, there's uniqueness, there's independence here. You are the leader of this, you are the CEO of this, and many of you may be wanting to go get a PhD program, some sort of psychology, something or another, right? Where we have this balance, this intuition. You are able to be some sort of a counselor. Maybe the coaching industry calls to you. And again, perhaps it's the healing industry here. And I'm here to tell you, as somebody who quit their job in 2018 to do this full time and launch a new YouTube channel and all this, it is so worth it. I mean, it is just so gorgeous. And I went the route of the Akashic Records, and a lot of these are speaking to me with the Akashic Records just because that is what I know, but you are a messenger for the spirit realms. This is about your personal truth shining through, allowing yourself to dive in with 2 feet. I mean, really, or 2 hands or whatever. Jumping in with 2 feet, diving with 2 hands. But you are not going to second guess yourself any longer. That is so important for you. You are done pretending like things are just flowing easily. You're here to push those bike pedals forward, and the reward is to be able to coast, to be a leader and have that strength. Every time you push that pedal, you get a little bit stronger, you endure a little bit more, and then there will come a time where your intuition and the creativity within you creates such a power that you're able to then coast. So if you're thinking about going to school, do so. If you're thinking about taking a course, reach out to me, of course, especially if the Akashic Records calls to you, because all of these call across Akashic Records to me. There is an entire unit on spirit guides, past lives, healing, on meditating and aligning your body with your chakras, and an entire segment as well on the business standpoint, how to sell out a course yourself, how to fill up your schedule with sessions. There's bonus material going in there right now. It's $221, usually $444. So it's about half off in honor of the new year and 2021 and this magic, this change, this beautiful new dawn that is coming up for all of us, and bringing in this new method of hope. You know, there's this new light, this new dawn. It's calling you, Sag. This might be the most powerful reading of the week. I mean, really, so much synchronicity here with the color schemes mirroring themselves, with there are multiple messages from multiple animals. The hawk and the polar bear in particular, really, really calling to you, perhaps even for the entire year ahead, right? Make your plans for 2021. Get out your journal. I mean, don't wait, grab it now. Because you're channeling your plans, you are vision boarding how the year is going to go, and in doing so, you are leading this revolution, you are leading the other signs, you are taking on that leadership role, you are balancing yourself, seeing the aspects of self that might, you know, have up until this point you have maybe felt needed healing with these here. But more than anything, it's just a matter of reflecting upon yourself and thinking, look at how far I've come, really. Look at how much I've mastered. Yeah, I have a little ways to go, but I'm going to dance my way through this. The slow and steady progress, that golden light. That's just, yeah, I might have a couple of things to, you know, work through. There's a little bit of turbulence, okay, but it's nothing I can't handle. And more than anything, I'm going to look at myself and say, you're strong enough for this. You have done the foundational work through this, and it's time now to share from that intuition, from that divine light, sharing your truth, because the world needs it. The world needs the brave. You know, it's that quote that the universe really favors the brave, and you are very much invoking your power here, very much so. So, my dear Sagittarius, I hope this was helpful. Please visit the description box for all the information on how to reach out to me if you're looking to have some of this business growth, if you're looking to launch some sort of a business. I am a spiritual online business coach, as well as a tarot reader, as well as an Akashic Records teacher. So, my readings, personal readings, are on sale right now for only $21. So easy. So, let me know if that calls to you, because it is a reading just like this, but then what I do is gather the whole cards, and then I tell a story, much like the Lenormand here, and I grab all of the card decks from the bottom of the deck and I add those in too, and I say, you're starting here, you're going through this, and then you'll end here. And it just takes a little bit more time for me to collect those, but it's a little bit of a way to dive deeper, and it's going to be a personal reading, so we'll know what it is that your education is focused on. It will know what it is that you're expressing outwardly. We'll know what it is that you're balancing, or if this is a real love connection here. So let me know if that calls to you. We can dive a lot deeper on a personal reading. It's just your energy versus the entire sign of Sagittarius. So I do hope that that calls to you, or something in the description box calls to you, so that we can connect farther. I even have a spiritual online group in my Facebook group where you can just hang out with me there. I do live videos where you're able to see me face to face, and we can talk about 2021, the magic, the change that's coming to us. So I hope to see more of you, Sag. Welcome, welcome to this new channel. Please subscribe so you can be here next week. Press that notification bell if you'd like to be notified when I upload something for your sign. I will see you all next week. You have a wonderful time. Thank you so much for being here. Bye.